Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Joey Murray, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And stepping in, Derek Jeter. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch, 111.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a line drive. Snyder is right there, 1 down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
The windup and the 0-1. Williams is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Tino Martinez.
Here comes Tino Martinez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Soler is there. And that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Here now the 2-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Kendall gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Mondesi is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Duke Snyder is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swinging a looper to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Royals strand a pair. Still no score. And now Jose Canseco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box, Darryl Strawberry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Canseco at third with nobody out. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
The right fielder, John Mattingly.
Don Mattingly will bat next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. Here it comes, 1-0.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Merrifield on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. And there's a base hit on the line. So the two-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. So now to the plate, Jason Kendall. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Pitch out, nothing doing. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I got 2-1 to count.
And there he goes towards second, line to left. Soler gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 1-0. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto.
The designated hitter, Hanser Alberto.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Fouled away.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 7.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. 32 home runs and 76 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Fouled off. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. KC down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Soler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next up, Derek Jeter. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in next, Bernie Williams, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
1-0 the count. The pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Tino Martinez. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jose.
Next to stand in is Jose Canseco. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
1-1 the count.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Onto the lawn and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and even 30 home runs on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Stepping in now, Darryl Strawberry. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs already home here. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
2-2. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Aaron finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Hunter Dozier, and they could use a spark from him here. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Whit Merrifield is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Hit on the ground to third. Boggs has it. And that's the second out.
The batter.
So the next to bat will be Adalberto Mondesi. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. So now here is Don Mattingly. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Don Mattingly.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Struck well, but the leadoff man set down to begin inning number 4. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Up next,
so 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. Line drive to left. Soler is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and up steps Hank Aaron.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going. Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
And he'll step on now first himself for the out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider, fouled away. Snider in an 0-2 hole here.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next, here is David Ortiz. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Wade Boggs. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Boggs is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's got a motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Aaron is there, 1 away.
Now
stepping up is Bernie Williams, singled in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Popped up. Dozier has a play. 2 down. Now at the plate here is Tino Martinez. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Now the 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
To the plate now, Jose Canseco, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Boggs at second, Martinez at first, 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Darryl Strawberry would be next. 2 down, runners at first and second. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney. And now here is Hanser Alberto. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now to bat, Jorge Soler struck out in his last trip to the plate. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now another 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Struck out in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Royals leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Into the box, Darryl Strawberry. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Darryl Strawberry.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
The right fielder.
Next to dig in, Don Mattingly. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Right there for strike 1. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Strawberry on at first, nobody out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Yankees.
Next, it'll be Alfonso Soriano, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in there.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. With Merrifield next to bat. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Adalberto Mondesi comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can see there on the lower part of your screen, that total places him 3rd best on this Royals ball club. Duke Snider is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Wade Boggs. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Kendall aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side. Normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Marcus Walden comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. So stepping in is Bernie Williams, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, two-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hit.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
At the plate now, Jose Canseco. In the dirt, the throw will go to third, and they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2-0 count, the pitch.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The designated hitter.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 2-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Merrifield brings it in, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseball. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So now to the plate, Don Mattingly. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here's the 0-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. So 3 runs on 6 hits.
7th inning stretch.
Stanton gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Stanton is pretty